minion score. So the mid, this guy has 43 minion kills. That's excellent. And it seems that Singed is going to die here. Yeah, actually dying in the last moment. And of course Poppy cannot take on two champions. I mean, she might be able to once she levels enough, but not at level 7 with two level 8 champions against you. So anyway, this lane has been 1 versus 2 or 2 versus 1 for quite a long time, and still they haven't been able to push it. It seems rather strange, since Singed can take out the minion wave pretty quickly, as we can see by his minion score. I mean, he's only 9 minions behind the mid lane, and yeah, that means that he can actually really take them out quite easily. I'm not saying this is the highest ELO, because I have no idea. I say this is the same player as one of the last games I did. But yeah, well, I think this one was around 1600 ELO, and I'm not sure if that's this player. I know someone messaged me with a game, and I cast it recently, and that was a 1600 ELO game, but not sure if it's this player. So Evelyn coming in to help with this gank. They actually do try to get Poppy, but Poppy runs out and is going to survive this. And Singed could have done a lot more there. He's still at full health because he knew they were going to go for Poppy. Okay, this is a waste of wards, obviously. So at least they see Evelyn coming, and unfortunately couldn't get the stun off. I don't know if he could walk around, because Evelyn of course doesn't know that there's a pink ward. And if you can walk around and get the stun off, and then Singed can throw it that way, then you get a lot of good damage going. And again, not getting the stun off. The stun on Poppy is really one of the most important things to get, or to learn how to do. But yeah, I guess it's a lot harder than it looks. I don't actually know how the skills work, whether it's targeted or not. Anyway, so the Q is just some attack damage, I guess. 8%, yeah, based on the maximum health, but it's capped, so it really doesn't do too much damage, even late game. And it does a lot of damage, but not an incredible amount, like the oh, I forgot the name, the Blood Razors. Madras Blood Razors do a lot of damage because they're based on a percentage of the I think the same percentage, in fact. I think that's also 8%. Anyway, they are not capped at 300, and you can do a whole lot of damage with it. So Evelyn being invisible again, and is probably still around. So anyway, this one is the yeah, it's just a shield. Armor and damage are increased by 1.5. Yeah, so it's only armor, it's not magic resist. And the discharge is the stun. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, I think it's targeted, but I'm not sure. Obviously, oh yeah, it is targeted. because I can actually target. Cannot make the Poppy do anything, but I can at least see what it does. And this one is, of course, her ultimate, where she is she picks out a target, and she can only be damaged by that target, and then she does additional damage to that target. So 20% extra damage, which is excellent, and you can normally get either an escape out of it or you can get a kill out of it, depending on what you're actually looking for. You don't take turret damage from that either, so that's actually really good. So the team seems to be in a really strange lane composition now. Xin Zhao just walking around the jungle a bit. He was at bottom lane. Oh, he was going to ward. And then Trundle wards just right in the same spot. So there's a little bit of a team fight going on. It's not a whole lot of team to fight, but so they lose one. And there's 3 mid now. But they should be able to hold it off with the traps in place, with the turret there, and yeah, with 2 champions there. But now there's a 3rd one, and Xin really shouldn't be here. And Poppy is going for Dragon to hopefully steal it from this guy. But really the whole team should do this. Or they should just get the skill, that's also good. So again, not getting the stun off. Did get a lot of damage done on Jax. And there we go. An actual kill on Jax. And Malphite dies as well. They do lose Dragon, but they gain 2 kills for it. Oh, they gained 4 kills for it. Wow. 4 kills, really? Oh yeah, right. Poppy was only in 2 of the fights, but there were some champs running top as well. Guess they were taken out. So level 2 on the ultimate now, and now it's 30% increased damage. So we're getting there. Building a Sheen, which is of course a really good item when you have a one single strike kind of attack. So with the extra attack from Devastating Blow and the extra charge, you get a huge amount of damage onto one attack. It's the same as with Nessus, I guess. Nessus also has his Q, which is basically an auto attack with increased damage, and then if you increase that damage even further with Sheen, you really have the one strike, so you only need to hit your opponent once. Bad examples to use Sheen, where I actually saw it, were for example Teemo. Teemo is really a damage over time kind of champion. You really want to attack a lot with him, and having one attack increase the damage to 150% really doesn't matter. So it adds like I don't know, 50 damage to your overall output, which is huge, and it really doesn't do anything for the rest. It gives you some money, or some mana and some AP, but there are a lot better items for that. So this guy really overextended. It seems nobody from his team is anywhere near him, and unfortunately they aren't going to get him, it seems. They still might, but they're not. Oh, come on. He's so low. No, nobody's there. So they're just going to go for this guy, but that's useless. Oh, that was close. That was really close. But anyway, placing a ward in this bush, really good idea, because, well, they have been destroying this turret. And, oh, 2 wards, really? Little bit of a miscommunication. I like this one better. Yeah, that was just Evelyn doing stupid things. I mean, nobody is even close to dying, and she just ran in. So I guess she oh, they had a pink ward out. Okay, I guess she just wanted to check where everyone was, but it's really how you do Evelyn early game. Late game, you go to one of your champions and you go see if they need help. And by now, I guess if it's 15 to 6, then I guess you've pretty much won. And wow, it's already surrendered, 22 minutes in. So, that's it then. I hope you enjoyed the game, even though it was kind of easy after they got through the first part. The first part was definitely better for the opponents, and then they made some critical mistakes in the team fights, especially when they went for Dragon. You had 2 people going for Dragon, and then 3 people coming in one by one, and those 3 were just too easy targets. I mean, there was no challenge in actually picking them off. They didn't ward anything, they didn't see the team coming, and they just got killed. And because you lose 3 of your champions, you're going to lose the 2 doing Dragon as well. And eventually they get 4 kills and 1 survivor, and from there on it's really hard to come back if your team is playing correctly. So we saw some good play, although the match was a little short. Yeah, I hope you still got a good impression of what Poppy does. So if you play Poppy, be sure to pick up at least 2 of the gold per 5 items, because you really need it. You're going to be low on minion kills, and you're going to have to compensate for that if you want the good items. So anyway, I'll see you next time. GG.